101 Facts About Ferrari. Today in the video, you will learn 101 facts about Ferrari. Perhaps you didn't know about them, and if you did, you need to be examined by a psychiatrist immediately. First, Ferrari engineers and designers sometimes use their own unique slang and technical terms, making internal discussions almost incomprehensible to outsiders. Second, Ferrari has customized several cars for especially select clients, including a Ferrari SP12 EC built specifically for Eric Clapton, a practice that is quite unusual even among luxury car manufacturers. Third, the Ferrari World theme park has a ride that simulates Formula Rossa racing, which is the fastest roller coaster in the world. It may seem odd that a brand associated with exclusivity would open up a theme park to the public. Fourth, Enzo Ferrari was not only passionate about cars, but also about winemaking. He owned vineyards and produced his own wine, which was used mainly for corporate gifts and special events. Fifth, in 2014, the Ferrari Formula One team apparently decided to adopt the motto, "You drive quieter, you'll drive farther," except they forgot about "farther you'll go." The Ferrari F1 team experienced one of its worst seasons in 2014, not winning a single race, which caused a lot of criticism and disappointment among fans. Sixth, when Pope John Paul II visited the Ferrari factory, he was presented with a specially made Ferrari Enzo. The Pope later sold the car, and the proceeds went to charity. Seventh, if you ever see a Ferrari owner using a branded umbrella, it's probably the most expensive way to say, "I really don't like getting wet, and my car doesn't like it either." Considering the price of these umbrellas, you'd think they have the magical ability to repel rain clouds. Eighth, in the 90s, Ferrari released an experimental car with 2 steering wheels, allowing the driver and passenger to steer the car at the same time. This strange solution turned the ride into a circus show. One wants to go right, the other wants to go left. Not surprisingly, this Ferrari friendship destroyer quickly faded into history, leaving only amusing memories and potential accidents. Ninth, in 2008, Ferrari decided to put its signature red paint to the test by sending it to the International Space Station. Yes, that's right, even in space you need to look stylish. This paint was tested in microgravity and extreme temperatures. Apparently, Ferrari wanted to make sure that their red color would be perfect, not only on racetracks, but also in outer space. Now we have proof that even in Earth's orbit, Ferrari's red will remain just as dazzling and eye-catching. A big request, friends. There is a huge team working on creating such quality content for you, and also spending a lot of money, so please help the development of the channel. All we need is a like and a subscription. It will help a lot. Thank you. 10th, Ferrari sued designer Philippe Starck over the design of Steve Jobs' yacht, claiming he copied elements of their cars. This seemed like a stretch to many. Imagine this, Ferrari, known for its powerful supercars, confronting a yacht designer over similarities in lines and shapes. It's like Leonardo da Vinci accusing Picasso of using strokes that are too similar. Nevertheless, this incident showed how seriously Ferrari takes its design and heritage seriously, defending it even in the most unexpected situations. 11th, Ferrari J50. In honor of Ferrari's 50th anniversary in Japan, only 10 examples of this model were produced, each customized to the individual preferences of its owners. 12th, Ferrari SF. 90 Stradale. This hybrid model was the first Ferrari production car to exceed 1,000 horsepower. It accelerates to 62 miles per hour in an incredible 2.5 seconds. It's as if Formula One and an electric car had a race, and Ferrari would win. A true monster on wheels that shows that hybrids can be not only economical, but also killer fast. 13th. Ferrari's jumping horse logo was actually inspired by the Italian Great War fighter pilot, Francesco Baracca, who painted it on his airplanes. Enzo Ferrari simply added a yellow background to the horse, symbolizing his hometown of Modena 14th. Ford versus Ferrari. The movie chronicles the rivalry between Ford and Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans race in the 1960s. Focusing on Ford's attempt to defeat Ferrari's dominant cars, the picture delves into the history and atmosphere of those years in detail. 15th. Ferrari collaborated with Puma to create an exclusive clothing and footwear line inspired by Ferrari's speed and style, attracting both fashion and car fans. 16th. Enzo Ferrari started his career selling straw hats and other merchandise before becoming a legendary automobile manufacturer. Yes, imagine that. The great Enzo once sold fashion accessories, not roaring sports cars. It's as if Bruce Wayne started his career as a lawnmower salesman before becoming Batman. Who would have thought that an entire automotive empire would grow out of the hat trade? 17th. Ferrari owns the Fiorano test track right next to its headquarters in Maranello. It's like a chef having his own restaurant in his backyard. Every new Ferrari car goes through final tuning and approval here. Fiorano is a sacred place where engineers and drivers work together to perfect every bolt and nut, turning prototypes into true masterpieces. This track is the heart and soul of Ferrari, where each model receives a blessing before being released into the world. 18th. Some fans of the brand are so passionate about the brand that they give their children names in honor of Ferrari models, such as Enzo. Imagine you're at a parent-teacher conference, and someone asks, "So your son's name is Enzo, is that a family name?" And you say, "No, it's just our favorite Ferrari model." And there's that awkward pause where everyone's trying to work out whether you're joking or not. 19th. Ferrari once tried to ban the use of the color Rosso Corsa from other automakers, claiming that it was their exclusive color. Imagine this: Ferrari decided that red was their signature color and wanted to keep it only for their cars. It's like if Coca-Cola decided that only they could use red for their cans. Of course, this attempt didn't succeed, but the idea was so ambitious and absurd that it still makes you smile. 20th. Ferrari introduced fragrances so fans could smell like speed, confirming the theory that if you can't afford a supercar, at least you can dream about it as long as you smell like you just came out of a pit stop. 21st. Although the LaFerrari was a technical masterpiece, some fans felt it failed to emotionally replace the Enzo, causing some disappointment among fans of the brand. It's like releasing a new iPhone that can do everything but evoke the same emotions as your old favorite phone. Yes, the LaFerrari was a fantastic car, but for Ferrari fans, it was as if the new Godfather didn't live up to the original. Technology is good, but the heart and soul of a car is sometimes more important than all the technical innovations. 22nd. In 1943, due to the threat of bombing during World War II, Ferrari moved from Modena to Maranello. It was a forced decision that turned out to play an important role in the company's history. Today, Maranello is the symbol of Ferrari, the place where legends are born. It can be said that even bombs could not stop Enzo Ferrari's striving for perfection. The move was the beginning of a new era, and it was here, in the heart of Maranello, that the world-famous headquarters was built, which became a true temple for all fans of the Red Stallion. 23rd. Alberto Ascari, two-time Formula One world champion, died while testing a Ferrari car at the Monza circuit in 1955. This tragic moment is forever etched in the company's history. Ascari was a legend of his time, and his death shocked the entire racing world. It was as if a superhero had died testing his new gear. For Ferrari, it was not only a blow to its reputation, but also an emotional loss that showed that even the greatest drivers and the most advanced technology are not immune to tragedy. 24th. Aerobridge, a unique aerodynamic feature, first used on the Ferrari 458 Italia, directs airflow through the body of the car to improve downforce without the use of traditional aerodynamic elements. It's as if Ferrari decided that spoilers and wings were too simple and too bland. Instead, they came up with Aerobridge, turning the car body itself into a work of aerodynamic art. This innovative approach allows the Ferrari 458 Italia to rush around the track like a knife through butter, providing stability and control without unnecessary frills. 25th. Ferrari 812. Superfast. This is one of Ferrari's fastest production cars, accelerating to 62 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds and reaching a top speed of 211 miles per hour. With such a beast under the hood, you can forget about what it means to be late. This car isn't just fast, it's as fast as lightning and leaves its competitors in the dust, making them stare at its taillights and dream of the same level of performance. Superfast, more like super fantastic. 26th. Collaborative projects with Lego, including Ferrari models from the constructors, have allowed fans of all ages to feel part of the Ferrari world by assembling detailed replicas of their favorite cars. 27th. Ferris Bueller Goes Out. In this iconic 1986 movie, the main characters take a ride in a Ferrari 250 GT California Spider in what became one of the most memorable moments of cinema. 28th. HY Kerr's hybrid system. First introduced on the LaFerrari, this system combines a powerful V12 engine with an electric motor to increase performance and reduce emissions. It's as if Ferrari decided that V12 power alone wasn't enough and added an electric motor to create the perfect duo. HY-Kurs not only increases the car's overall output to an impressive 950 horsepower, but also reduces emissions. This system demonstrates that Ferrari can be not only fast and aggressive, but also environmentally conscious. This symbiosis of technologies shows that even in the world of supercars, it is possible to find a balance between performance and concern for the planet. 29. Through a partnership with Bridgestone, Ferrari developed special tires optimized for maximum performance of their cars, especially in racing conditions. This collaboration was like the union of two superheroes striving to create the perfect formula for speed and handling. These tires were tuned to handle the tremendous speeds and colossal loads that the Ferraris were subjected to on the track. And yes, when it comes to racing, every corner and every acceleration requires the utmost precision, and these tires were ready for any challenge, as if Enzo Ferrari himself were testing them to the limit. 30th. One of the most tragic pages in the history of motorsport is associated with Ferrari, when in 1957, a car taking part in the Mille Miglia race lost control and crashed into a crowd of spectators. This accident killed the driver, his assistant, and 10 spectators. It was like a grim reminder that speed and danger always go hand in hand. This incident shook the entire motorsport world and was a tragic milestone in Ferrari's history, emphasizing the risks and dangers associated with racing. The shadow of this tragedy is still a reminder of the fragility of human life and how costly the pursuit of speed can be. 31st. The Ferrari 488 Pista set one of the fastest lap times for a production car at the famous Nürburgring circuit, underlining the exceptional performance of Ferrari cars on the track. It's as if Ferrari decided that just being fast wasn't enough and decided to conquer one of the most challenging tracks in the world. The Nürburgring, known for its challenging corners and endurance tests, was the place where the 488 Pista showed what true Italian passion for speed means. This car didn't just beat the competition, it literally whizzed past them, proving that it has no equal on the track. 32nd. Ferrari is the only team to have competed in every season of the Formula One World Championship since its inception in 1950. This demonstrates their unwavering dedication and passion for racing. Just like a good old friend who never misses a meeting, Ferrari remains a constant symbol on the Formula One circuits. Each of their appearances is further proof that a true love of speed and competition knows no barriers. They continue to leave their rivals behind, proving that the Red Stallion will never tire of racing around the world. 33rd. Although the Ferrari Mondial offered a 2+2-seater layout, it was not a great success due to sluggish performance and a design that was not to everyone's taste. It was just a case of Ferrari trying to be practical, but it only turned out to be a disappointment. The Mondial looked like its design was approved in the dark, and the performance left much to be desired. Ferrari fans expected something more exciting from the brand and got a car that was more suitable for leisurely strolls than for fast-paced racing. 34th. Enzo Ferrari, being a follower of classics and traditions, once banned the production of Ferrari cars in white pearlescent color, believing that such a shade does not correspond to the spirit of the brand. Imagine that, a Ferrari in mother of pearl. It's as if Batman decided to wear a pink cape. However, over time, the company changed its stance, perhaps realizing that even pearlescent can't hide the power of their cars. Now fans can enjoy their Ferrari in any color of the rainbow, including this inappropriate shade, which by the way looks quite decent. After all, as they say, whatever you like, as long as you drive. 35th. In 1947, the first Ferrari-branded car, the 125S, was introduced. This car won its first race, beginning the brand's legendary racing history. With a 1.5-liter V12 engine, the 125S showed the world that Ferrari had come seriously and for the long haul. It was as if a newborn baby had started running marathons straight away. Sudden and impressive, victory in the very first race became a symbol of future triumphs, cementing Ferrari's reputation as the unrivaled leader on the circuits. 36th. Ferrari was developing a project called the Ferrari Mythos, which never made it to production, but its design had a significant influence on many subsequent models. This concept was like a mythical unicorn in the world of supercars. Everyone saw it, but no one could buy it. Although the Mythos remained at the prototype stage, its stylish lines and innovative solutions served as inspiration for Ferrari's future masterpieces. It's as if your favorite artist painted something amazing, and although no one bought it, it changed his approach to art forever. 37th. Ferrari sometimes organizes private auctions and events exclusively for its most loyal customers. It is a kind of secret society where the most exclusive models and concepts are presented. Getting there is like getting an invitation to Batman's private party. Here you can see cars that ordinary mortals will never see on the roads. These events not only fuel interest in the brand, but also make you feel part of an elite club where every car is a work of art. 38th. Ferrari was one of the first supercar brands to apply hybrid technology to its cars, starting with the LaFerrari. This move not only improved performance, but also reduced emissions. Imagine a roaring V12 and an electric motor in the same car. It's as if James Bond switched to an electric car, but without losing an ounce of his charm and power. With this model, Ferrari has proven that it is possible to be fast and environmentally conscious, while remaining leaders on the tracks and making their competitors green with envy. 39th. In collaboration with Swiss luxury watchmaker Hublot, Ferrari has created a series of exclusive timepieces that reflect the spirit of innovation and excellence of both brands. These watches are as if you were wearing a small piece of Ferrari on your wrist. The perfection of Hublot's mechanics combined with Ferrari's elegance and passion has resulted in an accessory that stands on par with their supercars. This watch doesn't just tell the time, it screams your taste and love of speed. 40th. Magnum. In the popular American television series of the 1980s, the main character, Thomas Magnum, often appeared behind the wheel of a Ferrari 308 GTS. This image became iconic and significantly increased the model's recognizability. Thomas Magnum, played by Tom Selleck, became an icon of style and speed, and his red Ferrari 308 GTS, the object of envy of the audience. Each appearance of the car on the screen turned it into a star, proving that even an iron horse can have charisma. 41st. Ferrari actively participates in the World Championships of GT racing, where their cars compete in categories designed for sports and racing cars as close as possible to production models. These competitions turn the circuits into stages of a thrilling spectacle where Ferrari invariably shines, demonstrating its technological superiority. Models, almost identical to those seen on the road, race at breakneck speeds, leaving their rivals behind. Participation in GT racing reinforces Ferrari's legendary status and delights fans as they watch their favorite cars take victories on the world's tracks. 42nd. Ferrari's first hybrid supercar, the LaFerrari, features a Hay-Curse system inspired by Formula One technology. This beast accelerates to 62 miles per hour in an impressive 2.4 seconds. Hay-Curse combines the power of a V12 engine with an electric motor, creating a balance between speed and efficiency. The LaFerrari shows that hybrids can be not only environmentally friendly, but also incredibly fast, leaving the competition far behind. 43rd. In addition to its participation in Formula One, Ferrari was active in endurance races, such as the 24 Hours of Le Mans, which significantly increased the popularity of the brand. These competitions showed that Ferrari not only knows how to be fast, but also reliable, withstanding extreme conditions and long hours of intense racing. The successes at Le Mans helped cement Ferrari's reputation as a leader in the world of motorsport, proving that their cars can handle any challenge. 44th. The Ferrari Enzo, a limited edition hypercar, has proved too extreme for some countries, which have banned its sale and use on public roads due to its failure to meet safety and emission standards. Imagine this, a car so fast and powerful that even the laws are afraid of it. The Enzo was designed to race around the track, not stand in traffic. It's like a wild animal that can't be tamed. Apparently, some countries have decided that it is better not to let it loose to avoid chaos on the roads. 45th. Ferrari was publicly condemned for placing its logo on cigarette packages as part of a sponsorship deal. It seemed like a paradox. A brand associated with speed and sporting spirit was associated with a product clearly not conducive to a healthy lifestyle. Such a marketing collision caused a wave of criticism, as if Ferrari offered marathon runners to smoke before the start. As a result, the company realized that such an alliance was not the most successful way of promotion and had to revise its sponsorship strategies. 46th. Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. This car was one of the fastest Ferraris at the time of its release. Thanks to its 730 horsepower V12 engine, it could accelerate to 62 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds. It's as if Ferrari took a lightning bolt packed it into a body, and put it on wheels. The F12 Berlinetta was a true rocket on wheels, demonstrating that even among supercars, there are those who play by their own rules of speed and power. 47th. Ferrari Enzo. Named after the company's founder, the Ferrari Enzo was one of the first cars to use technology from the world of racing cars. Its carbon fiber body and ceramic brakes allowed it to accelerate to 62 miles per hour in 3.14 seconds. It's as if Enzo Ferrari himself decided to bring the full power of a race car to the roads. The Enzo has become the epitome of speed and innovation, proving that even a production car can be on the verge of being fantastic. With such a set of technologies, this supercar did not just drive, it flew on the track, leaving all rivals far behind. 48. Before creating his own cars, Enzo Ferrari managed the Scuderia Ferrari racing team representing Alfa Romeo. In 1939, he left Alfa Romeo and founded his company Autoavio Costruzioni in Modena, which later became the legendary Ferrari brand. It's as if the captain left a famous ship to build his own, even more majestic one. Enzo started from scratch, and as if by magic, cars that became symbols of speed and style emerged from his workshop. 49. For fans of racing simulators, Ferrari has teamed up with Thrustmaster to develop a series of steering wheels and gaming accessories that create the feeling of driving a real Ferrari. It's as if Ferrari decided to bring the track right into your living room. These gaming accessories allow you to feel like you're driving the legendary supercar from the comfort of your own home. Now everyone can experience the adrenaline and passion of Ferrari without getting off the couch. 50th. Le Mans. The 1971 movie starring Steve McQueen features the famous 24 Hours of Le Mans race, where the Ferrari 512S Modulo attracts attention with its unique design. This movie was a real treat for car enthusiasts, and the Ferrari 512S Modulo looked on the screen as if it came from the future. Its futuristic look and power on the track made it one of the stars of the movie, adding even more drama and speed to an already exciting plot. 51st. The Ferrari Challenge Series is one of the most famous single-marquee racing series in the world. It offers Ferrari owners a unique opportunity to compete on the track in a level playing field. It's as if a club of Ferrari enthusiasts decided to find out who has the fastest horse. Owners can test their skills and cars to the limit while enjoying the competitive spirit and adrenaline of racing. This format ensures that everyone behind the wheel feels like a real racer, not inferior to the professionals. 52nd. One of Ferrari's advertising campaigns used a picture of a farmer and pigs, which seemed a rather unusual and funny choice for a luxury brand of high-performance cars. Imagine a farmer in muddy boots surrounded by pigs next to a shiny Ferrari. This contrast seemed to hint that even in the most unexpected places, Ferrari's luxury and power could stand out. This ad was a sort of humorous reminder that despite any setting, Ferrari will always be a symbol of excellence and style. 53rd. Ferrari 400 Automatic. This model attracted a lot of criticism for its use of an automatic transmission. Fans of the brand, accustomed to a sporty and active driving style, were clearly disappointed. For them, it was as if Michelin started to produce diet croissants. The brand is the same, but the feeling is not the same. Ferrari 400 Automatic, with its lazy automatic, did not meet the expectations of fans who were waiting for real drive and control. 54th. Ferrari collaborated with an Italian shipyard to create a luxury yacht, whose design was inspired by Ferrari sports cars. The idea of transferring the design of cars to water transportation was quite unusual. Imagine this: a luxury yacht that resembles a sports car on water. It's as if James Bond decided to change his Aston Martin for a super speedboat. This project proved that Ferrari's style and elegance can impress not only on the track, but also on the waves. 55. Ferrari F40. One of Ferrari's most iconic cars, the F40 was the first production car to exceed 199 miles per hour. It's as if Ferrari decided that it wasn't enough just to be fast. You had to be the first to break the sound barrier. The F40 has become a symbol of extreme performance and technological achievement, showing the world what true Italian passion for speed means. 56th. In the early 2000s, Ferrari and Maserati joined forces when Ferrari began to help develop engines for Maserati and share technology. This collaboration has greatly improved the Maserati lineup. Imagine this, two legendary Italian brands combining their expertise. It's as if Picasso and Da Vinci decided to create a masterpiece together. The result is Maserati cars with improved performance and refined design that capture the spirit and power of Ferrari. 57. Miami Vice. In this 1980s television series, one of the key actors was a white Ferrari Testarossa, becoming a true symbol of the era. This car became an integral part of the image of the series, like the sun and the palm trees of Miami. White Testarossa, with its aggressive design and power, perfectly embodied the style and glamour of the time, making viewers dream of high-speed chases and glamorous life. 58. Although Shell is not a car manufacturer, their long-term partnership with Ferrari in fuels and lubricants has had a significant impact on the performance of Ferrari's racing and production cars. This collaboration is like if a chef and a farmer work together to create the perfect dish. Thanks to Shell fuels and lubricants, Ferrari has been able to squeeze the most out of its engines, delivering exceptional performance and reliability, both on the racetrack and on the road. 59. Although not a racing-related event, the death of company founder Enzo Ferrari in 1988 left a deep mark on the history of Ferrari and motorsport in general. Enzo wasn't just the creator of a legendary brand, he was the heart and soul of Ferrari. It's like a great conductor leaving an orchestra, leaving the musicians to play to his notes, but without his inspiration. The loss of Enzo marked the end of an entire era, but his legacy lives on in every roaring engine and every victory on the track. 60th. The first Ferrari cars were exported to the United States in the late 1940s, laying the foundation for the company's international presence and success. It was a decisive step for a small Italian brand looking to conquer the world. Ferrari's appearance on American roads became a sensation, as if Italian fashion had infiltrated the world of speed and luxury. This export success helped Ferrari become a global symbol of speed and elegance, making it a dream for car enthusiasts around the world. 61st. Death Race. One of the movies in this series features Ferrari as one of the race cars, allowing viewers to enjoy its power and design under extreme conditions. This car didn't just race, it dominated the screen, showing that even in the harshest conditions, Ferrari remains the king of speed and style. In such conditions, the Ferrari looks like a predator in its natural environment, proving that its power and elegance are unrivaled. 62nd. As part of its collaboration with the legendary Formula One driver Michael Schumacher, Ferrari has developed several special models in which Schumacher himself participated in the design and development. Among these unique cars, the Ferrari FXX and special versions of the 430 Scuderia stand out. This collaboration was like a magical union of master and artist, where Schumacher brought his experience and intuition as a racing driver to the creation of supercars. These models not only had outstanding performance, but also reflected the passion and knowledge that could only come from such a great racing driver. 63rd. Ferrari 360 Modena. Although the 360 Modena is a modern and technologically advanced model, it can be found on the aftermarket at prices starting at $70,000. This makes it an affordable dream for many fans of the brand. Imagine this, you can own a real Ferrari for the price of a decent family sedan. This car combines power, style, and Italian charisma, making it a desirable purchase for those who want to touch a legend without breaking the bank. 64th. There are clubs and communities of Ferrari fans all over the world that organize events, meetings, and tournaments. These communities create a unique atmosphere where owners and fans can share their passion for the marque. It's like a secret club for a select few, where each member feels like part of a big family. Such events not only build brand loyalty, but also spread its popularity, making Ferrari more than just a car, a symbol of culture and style. 65th. Ferrari 458 Italia, considered to be one of the fastest and most drivable cars. The 458 Italia accelerates to 62 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds thanks to its powerful V8 engine. This car is like a cheetah among sports cars, incredibly fast and agile. The 458 Italia's handling makes you feel like a real racer, even on ordinary roads, turning every trip into an exciting adventure. 66th. In a legendary partnership with yacht manufacturer Riva, Ferrari created a limited edition of luxury boats. This collaboration was the perfect fusion of two symbols of Italian style and craftsmanship. Imagine a boat that combines the elegance and power of Ferrari with the sophistication and tradition of Riva. These exclusive boats, created for those who want to experience luxury and speed, not only on the road but also on the water, have become true works of art, attracting attention and admiration wherever they appear. 67th. In 1969, Ferrari entered into a partnership with Fiat, which allowed the company to significantly expand production and strengthen its financial position. This alliance was like a steroid injection for the Italian stallion, providing Ferrari with the necessary resources to continue to grow and innovate. With Fiat's support, Ferrari was able to not only increase production volumes, but also continue to develop cars that won the hearts of car enthusiasts around the world. 68th. Ferrari Mondial, considered one of the most affordable models on the aftermarket, Mondial prices can start at around $35,000. This makes it a great option for aspiring collectors. The Mondial is like a ticket into the world of Ferrari for the price of a regular car. Despite its affordability, the Mondial retains all the Italian charisma and elegance, providing a chance to experience the magic of Ferrari without having to break the bank. 69th. Ferrari announced plans to return to the 24 Hours of Le Mans race several times, but for a long time failed to realize these intentions, causing frustration among endurance racing fans. However, when Ferrari finally returned to the legendary circuit, it was a triumphant moment for all fans. It was like an old hero returning to the stage where he had always been king. Ferrari's return to Le Mans proved that legends are never forgotten and always find their way back to their roots. 70th. The foundation of Ferrari's popularity was laid thanks to its successes in motorsports, especially in Formula One, where the team showed outstanding results from the very beginning. These victories turned Ferrari into a symbol of speed and engineering prowess. Every race, every podium place reinforced the brand's reputation as an unrivaled leader. Once Ferrari started winning, it became not just a car brand, but a legend that won the hearts of millions of fans around the world. 71st. Ferrari FF. Despite its innovative all-wheel drive system and practical shooting brake body configuration, the FF faced some skepticism about its appearance and deviations from traditional Ferrari styling. It was like a hybrid between a luxury SUV and a sports coupe, which proved to be too bold a move for some fans of the brand. The FF became a sort of white crow in the Ferrari family, showing that even great brands can experiment, provoking mixed opinions among their adherents. 72nd. There are many memes and jokes about Ferrari owners who park their expensive cars on sidewalks or other inappropriate places, showing disregard for the rules. It's as if Ferrari drivers have decided that their cars are so special that regular parking spaces are too trivial for them. The red stallion, on the sidewalk or on the lawn, has become a symbol of the "I park where I want" style, eliciting smiles and sarcasm from passers-by. Such parking is often perceived as a sign of elitism and lack of concern for the rules, which only adds fun and irony to internet discussions. 73rd. At launch, the Ferrari 348 faced criticism for its handling and reliability, which undermined its reputation among enthusiasts and in the press. The car behaved on the road as if it drank a cup of espresso before every corner, nervous and twitchy. The 348, instead of conquering the circuits, suddenly became the star of jokes about those who spend more time in the service than driving. 74th. Ferrari has released a limited edition car exclusively for its employees, making them some of the brand's rarest and strangest cars. Imagine what it would be like to work at Ferrari and get your own exclusive supercar. These cars have become true unicorns in the world of car enthusiasts. People joke that to get your hands on such a car, you have to not just be a Ferrari fan, but sign up for a job with the company and pass a probationary period. 75th. Ferrari has sometimes taken legal action against its owners for modifying cars or using the Ferrari logo for inappropriate purposes, causing public controversy and negative publicity. Owners who decided to add uniqueness to their cars could suddenly find themselves at the center of litigation. It's like Ferrari saying, "Our cars are perfect as they are. You don't need to ruin them with your ideas." These conflicts were often the subject of ridicule and discussion, adding drama and curiosities to the relationship between the brand and its fans. 76th, Ferrari Testarossa. An iconic car of the 80s, the Testarossa could reach speeds of 180 miles per hour, which was impressive for its time. This car became a symbol of the era, like broad-shouldered jackets and neon lights. The Testarossa was so fast that it seemed as if it could outrun even time. The owners felt like action movie stars as they drove this red car through the city streets. 77th, Ferrari imposed strict rules restricting the resale of its limited and special editions. As a result, owners could not sell their cars without the company's approval, prompting criticism of excessive control. Imagine this, buying a luxury supercar and then finding out you can't sell it however you want. It's like Ferrari saying, "You're not just owning a car, you're joining an elite club with rules like a secret organization." Such restrictions sometimes caused resentment and jokes that it was harder to sell a Ferrari than to get one. 78th. Although today, red is associated with Ferrari, originally red was simply the national color of Italian racing cars. And Ferrari did not choose it specifically. It just so happened that a coincidence turned into a legend. Now, Ferrari red is like a trademark, and it's hard to imagine these cars in any other color. It is ironic that what started as a common tradition has become a symbol of passion and speed with which the entire brand is associated. 79th. The Ferrari F40 LM was a racing version of the famous F40, but the company banned its sale in the United States due to strict import regulations. This caused disappointment among American collectors who dreamed of adding this gem to their collections. Imagine this, a supercar that people dream of getting their hands on, but can't be brought into the country. It was as if Ferrari had said, "You can admire it, but you can't touch it." This decision only fueled interest in the F40 LM, making it an even more desirable object for true fans and collectors. 80th. In 2007, Ferrari became embroiled in a Formula One spy scandal when a McLaren team employee was accused of obtaining and using confidential information from a Ferrari engineer. It was like the plot of a spy thriller: secret documents, secret meetings, and industrial espionage. The scandal unfolded like Italian sauce on a hot griddle and became one of the biggest stories in the world of motorsport, leaving a stain on both teams' reputations and showing that even in the world of racing, passions can run high. 81st. As part of one of the events, Ferrari organized a musical concert where musicians used the sounds of Ferrari cars as instruments, creating a unique piece of music. Imagine a symphony where the roar of engines and the squeal of tires replaced the usual notes. This concert was a real hit among fans of the brand and music, demonstrating that even the sound of a Ferrari engine can be turned into art. The noise of the engine at high speed became a chord, and gear changes became a rhythm, creating a unique melody that could be appreciated by car enthusiasts and music lovers alike. 82nd. Ferrari University offers training and development programs for its employees, including engineers, mechanics, and even assembly line personnel. This emphasizes the company's commitment to excellence and innovation. Imagine this, working at Ferrari is not just a job, but a continuous learning experience in the School of Speed. Every employee, whether mechanic or engineer, is given the opportunity to constantly improve their skills to maintain the brand's high standards. It's as if every day is a lesson in a mastery class, ensuring that each new Ferrari is even better and more advanced. 83rd. Ferrari faced embarrassing situations when photos of fake cars trying to pass themselves off as real Ferrari models appeared on the internet, undermining the brand's image. These fake cars were so ridiculous that it looked like someone decided to turn their old car into a Ferrari with the help of a can of spray paint and a lot of imagination. Every time such a car popped up online, it caused a wave of jokes and sarcastic comments, questioning whether true connoisseurs would be able to tell the difference between a masterpiece and a fake. 84th. Ferrari 612 Scaglietti. For all its power and luxury, the design of the 612 Scaglietti caused controversy among fans. This car has failed to establish itself as a style icon in the Ferrari lineup, which can be considered a setback for a brand that strives for perfection in every aspect. It's as if Ferrari tried to create something unique, but instead got a model that is either loved or criticized, while the 612 Scaglietti had everything you'd expect from Ferrari under the hood. hood. Its looks were not unanimously raved about, which was a small stain on the reputation of a company accustomed to impeccable reviews. 85th. Ferrari 250 GTO. Considered the most expensive car in the world, sold at auction for over $70 million. This car is a true legend due to its rarity, racing history, and stunning beauty. It is like a Mona Lisa in the world of cars, causing admiration and envy among collectors and car enthusiasts around the world. The owner of such a car can consider himself the owner of not just a car, but a real work of art and history. 86th. Many celebrities and famous personalities chose Ferrari, making the brand even more desirable among fans and car connoisseurs. 87th. Ferrari is known for its strict control over the appearance and modifications of its cars, including a ban on non-standard customization. 88th. Ferrari is known for its strict rules about who can buy their most exclusive models and how. For example, potential LaFerrari buyers were required to have at least 5 other Ferrari cars in their collection before they could own a new one. 89th. The complexity and costliness of Ferrari maintenance and repair can cause frustration for owners, especially if specialized service centers must be contacted. 90th. Enzo Ferrari was known for his rule of not selling more cars than the market could absorb in order to maintain brand exclusivity, which led to the creation of long waiting lists to buy new Ferrari models. 91st. Ferrari recalled over 2,000 Model 360 Modena cars due to brake hose problems, causing dissatisfaction among owners. 92nd. Ferrari offers the tailor-made program, allowing buyers to customize their car down to the smallest details, including interior materials, exterior elements, and even unique body colors. 93rd. Ferrari 512 S Modulo. This concept car had a highly unusual design with a fully enclosed body and minimalist interior that looked more like a spaceship than a car. 94th. Ferrari got into embarrassing situations due to unsuccessful advertising campaigns that were perceived as inconsistent with the brand image or detached from reality. 95th. Course Clienti program. Ferrari offers its customers a unique opportunity to participate in racing events, including test drives and track races around the world, with the full support of the Ferrari team. 96th. Ferrari became the subject of ridicule when a social media post went viral, stating that Ferrari does not recommend using their cars for trips to the grocery store, which many took as a disconnected statement app. 97th. During certain periods, Ferrari race cars in Formula 1 have been criticized by Ferrari for their appearance and aerodynamic solutions. 98th. Ferrari's strict policy of confidentiality and control over information about new models and developments can be frustrating for fans and press wanting more information. 99th. In an era of increasing environmental awareness, some have criticized supercar manufacturers, including Ferrari, for the environmental impact of their cars due to high fuel consumption and CO2 emissions. 100. There have been instances where Ferrari has been criticized for its elitist treatment of its customers, giving privileges and access to exclusive models to only a select group. 101st. Ferrari P4/5 by Pininfarina. This unique car was customized by a collector and is based on the Ferrari Enzo. Its design is inspired by historic Ferrari racing cars. Thanks for watching. Please put a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot with promotion. See you soon.